Uploads 23 or 23, 25.
Oh, you should be live now.
Kyle may have been electrocuted.
Well, you said you were going out there to do some stuff. Nobody asked about it, so no one cared. Alright, you should be live.
I think we're live.
Oh.
What? Hi again.
That has a video of the aftermath.
It literally, the GoPro literally beeped and said that's a wrap for no reason.
It's the spirits.
Yeah, little girl did not like us tonight.
She did not. She does not like us talk about lap traffic.
Maybe she was a lot.
Maybe. What?
I heard something.
That was the audio on your phone.
No.
Huh. Okay.
But we'll let everybody get back in. The question was, if you're leading, second place is right behind you, lap car is not moving, what do you do?
What do you do? What do you do, hot shot?
Hot shot.
You're gonna tell me you never saw Speed?
I look up and it just says, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. It just ended.
It was just like, you know what? We're done.
And Kyle says he heard something over the corner, so spooky things are afoot.
Spooky.
Kyle's looking around like, well, it could be that, you know, really has some interest in the Christmas decorations.
Could be.
Once we start them, see them swinging. If we do that, we're putting the camera on it to show you guys.
Cole
So,
farthing. Stay behind them and bump them.
Cole farthing.
If faster guys, let's go. We'll always find a way around.
Cole trickle.
Happened this week. I gave them 2 laps, then the boot. Mike wants to pull the plug. We don't know. So, for my, like I was saying, it all depends on what lap it is. 5 to go, I think I'm going to follow the lap car and not try to pass them because I think I can hold the bottom better than the guy in second. 30 to go, either pick the spot and hopefully get it, or go in a corner and give him a little bump either into the corner, going into the corner, then, or just give him a door coming in the middle of the corner.
I mean, if I'm not in the top 3, I get the hell out of the road. Yeah, but I mean, well, I mean, if you're not a leader, yeah, I understand. TJ gives a lot of room. But I mean, I'm gonna disagree with Skunk Boss. My thoughts are a faster gal will always find a way around you. Not always. No. I mean, I've had people that just they just start riding the inside groove.
Yeah.
And it's you're coming down the backstretch. They're low on the inside, and if you go too low, you're up against the inside barrier. You're just outside the groove, and you're going to have to pinch it. And then when you go into 3, you're going to have to back off even more.
John Bass
and
says,
you're just going to wind up with a wreck.
How far behind the leader are you? You are the leader, John Bass.
Yeah, you are the leader.
But like
at the beginning of the live, the camera moved a little and went back. That could have been me too, so I don't know. I mean, it is. I mean, like Tuesday night when I was leading, I got behind some lap traffic, and it just, they're riding in the groove, and it's like, well, you get, when you have that big of a lead, you get nervous, because it's like they're in the groove, they're not giving way, they're right where, if you're going to go in, you're going to get pinched a little. Do you want to take that chance? And you just kind of sit back there, no matter how slow you guys slow up.
Let it go then.
Let it go then?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He's like, let lap traffic go. Or is he saying let the leader go? I think he's saying let the lap car go.
Yeah, but if you got second behind you, I mean, we've both raced with people that'll take that chance. Yeah. You've slowed up, and they'll either try and go on the outside or down below. They'll be like, you know what, you're slowing up, and now you're 0.3 of a second slower because you're behind this lap car.
I did it in a midget 8, was behind second place, and just rode there. Yeah.
But we're talking you got someone on your tail.
Yeah, like right behind you.
Yeah. And you're, you know, let's say it was something like that. You're in the last half of the race. And if you're leading and you're stuck behind somebody, even if you have a...
Do some cage rattler, says Cage Rattler.
Even if you're straightaway behind, a straightaway ahead, you know, you're not going to have that straightaway lead if you stick behind them for 3 or 4 laps.
Like I said, it all depends on what lap it is, like what lap to go, everything.
Yeah, I mean, Mark's right. It's hard in super stock because they are really glued, and we're just really even with those 13.5 just stocks. I mean, going down the straightaway, everybody's got the same speed. It's a matter of how fast you get in and out of that corner.
But like, look on. In a heat race, you should move over. It can only improve your overall laps and times. If you don't get involved in wrecks, in a main, if you're not a lap down, you should not have to move for the leader.
I agree in the heat race, but I mean, if you're in a main, it's a 4-minute main. We just had that at RJ's. It's a 4-minute main. If I'm running 6, the leader's coming up, and let's say we're even in the first minute, you see the leader's just faster.
Yeah.
I mean, as a lap car, I know if I don't move out of the way, it's going to end poorly for me, and then I'm not getting 5th. I don't have a shot of that because, you know, I'm going to be in a wall.
Possibly
because it's not even the leader's fault because the leader's just fast. He's following behind you, and they're getting frustrated because they're usually at that point they're faster. They're faster in. They're faster center. They're faster exiting. And if you're back to 5th, you don't have a car that's that fast.
If your car's that much worse than a leader, if you're like 4 or 5 tenths off or seconds off, you got to move over.
Yeah.
You just have to.
Right. I mean, the best thing to try and do is make it so
Look,
a leader's passing you so you don't lose time.
My biggest thing is when I'm saying move over, I'm not saying move way out of their groove.
Yeah.
You do it the way I do it, and I've done it outside. I've done it at every track I've been to when I got lapped. You come out of there, and I always do that out of 4 because that's a corner I can see the most. Come out of 3 and 4, I'll be like, Aaron, go low out of 4. You move just enough out of the groove where you can get about a car and a half underneath me. As soon as he goes underneath, you just slide in behind him.
Right. And
so
the
you're losing.
The leader's not getting pinched too. So when they go into 1 and 2,
they
don't have to readjust their line and slow down.
Yeah. You know, you're losing a tenth, if that.
Yeah. The biggest thing is like both parties want to keep up their momentum.
Yeah.
If you want to be competitive. Now, if you're just out to lunch in the back, you just swing high.
Yeah, if you're
mid-turn, just go high and just like go.
If you're 2 or 3 laps down, get as far away as you can.
Right.
Without spinning out or wrecking yourself.
Because I don't want to be near the leader and wreck them. And if you're leading, you don't want them to be near you and wreck you. I mean, I've had opportunities where I've been in the lead. I'm going by someone that's 3 or 4 laps down. We're in the late stages of the race. They don't give you enough room. They'll say like a few inches. That's enough. That's enough for you. It's like, but we're going into 3. The worst quarter for us to see you do it. I know what's going to happen.
John Bathner's right. When he was at Fedgeland, all we do is throw sliders on each other. Kyle and I just threw sliders at each other.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
There was only like 4 of us. It was me, Beth, Alan.
That's right. That was here that one.
And somebody else. So me and John, we knew Alan was the fastest car of the day, but he ratted us up, and me and John Bath just kept sliding each other the whole race. I think we ended up 3rd and 4th at the end.
Yeah. John never comes out when I'm here.
It was fun.
I saw something out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah.
To the right. Did you?
No, but that's what I was saying.
I did. Just like something kind of moved there. So it was weird. So we're seeing some stuff going on, boys. So if this goes out, we might be being told we need to get out of here. So just to let you know. What, did you hear something?
No, I was just waiting for her to say that's all, folks, again.
Oh, okay.
So before we get lost here in everything, we need to approach some big racing going on this weekend.
Yeah, we should do those announcements.
So Fedgeland indoor drag racing on Saturday, and the first of the 4 or 5 installments of Rumble at the Rink.
Is that this weekend?
This Sunday.
Sunday.
Yep.
So Rumble at the Rink Sunday. What time does it start?
Yes. I'm assuming 12.
To be announced. I mean, we got Mark Klaus on the line, and I really know people have been asking me about January 20th. So if you could elaborate on that and give us some information, what's going on, be appreciated. Because I keep getting asked about it, and it's one of those, yeah, I'll have to ask about it, but, you know, we get busy when we're here at the track, so.
Poltergeist.
Could be, John.
And then this weekend is the 16th. December 16th.
Okay, you do that, because Cage brought something up we can talk about.
And it's not the cookie race. The cookie race is upstairs.
Okay, cookie race is upstairs.
It's the Christmas Nationals.
Christmas Nationals this week at
the factory.
Yeah, the factory.
And I think a lot of guys are going up.
Man, a lot of guys at RJ's are talking about going up there, so underdogs are going to get some competition.
I don't know if they're all going. I know Kermit and Sean are talking about going to RJ's.
Okay, so you want to bring up next? What else is there news?
That was the...
So this week, I mean, we got racing...
Two big races.
We got racing at Pheasantland. They'll be racing at Park Lane on Wednesday. Wednesday night, they'll also be racing at the factory, won't there? What?
Brandon's comment. Camera just moved.
Okay. Mark, if you want to call in, that'd be fun. We could talk about it.
It's a driver's call, but you should use driver etiquette and pass cleanly and not play bumper tag and run the guy over.
Well, we all agree on that, but I mean, we've all been run over, and you know, listen. If a fast guy that's winning a race and we're near the end of the race, just like, I don't have time for this. Get the hell out of my way. It bumps me out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't say I'm gonna get mad about it if I'm running fifth.
No,
So,
I mean, you got
especially if you got your head up your ass and you just didn't really realize, like, oh shit, that's the leader.
driver etiquette goes both ways.
It does. It does. So,
If you don't want to get run over, move out of the way.
Yeah. Not to be jerks, but yeah, I mean, you know, we've been in that position where we've been having to get over, and we try to. So, and Christmas Nationals for the Dodo.
Yes.
So here's Mark Klaus calling in. Hi, Mark.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Not much. We just got a show going on.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. So what is this on January 20th? I mean, there's something going on, isn't there? Or did things change?
No, we still got January 20th going on. It's When You're In.
Okay. BL2
And,
BL2 event, right?
Yeah, BL2 event. It's going to be along with some other classes. I don't know if I'm going to throw some other classes in the mix yet or not. But
I mean, you think maybe just regular classes that we have here, you got to try and get something else in there that we normally don't run?
I think regular classes. You know,
Okay.
so we can keep them, at least we have a lot of guys. I think we have, 65 entries Friday night, so it looks good.
Yeah.
I think
I know.
we get,
Now, what day is this? It's a Saturday, right?
it's a Saturday. It's going to start at 3 o'clock, so that way it gives
Okay.
everybody time to get there, everybody time to leave there, and have a
Okay.
good time.
I think that sounds good. I know Rick Lowe, he's interested, and he's interested in bringing his kids. So, do you want to tell everybody what this is, just in case they don't know?
Okay, so a good way to find it out or find out more about it, you can go on Oval RC YouTube channel and you can check out. I have a video from a past When You're In race,
Okay.
and you can kind of see how things went. It doesn't really tell the whole story, I guess. It's kind of
Yeah.
like a really fun race with a lot of twists and turns for everybody.
So it's a drama-filled event that you don't know what's going to happen, who's going to win.
Well, When You're In kind of says it all. So
Yeah.
you're going to be divided up into heats, and your starting position's going to be determined by draw.
Yeah.
And you have to win your event. So if you win your heat, you're in the feature. If you win your B main, you're in the feature. Everything's
Okay.
got to be a win. There is no second place.
So if we're gonna do the feature,
Yep.
we want to have what, 8 or 10 cars in the feature?
Yeah, I think an 8 or 10, whatever seems to be working right now for the track.
Okay.
It looks like 10's to be fun.
All right,
So.
but let's say okay, let's say we only have enough cars we're going to try and divide it up. Let's say if we're going for 10, we're going to
Yeah.
try and divide it up so we have 9 heats.
Yeah.
Okay, so it might, let's say,
No, we're not even going to be close to 9 heats. I think we're going to be lucky to maybe get 2 or 3 heats.
Okay.
Because I just don't know how many BL2 guys are going to show up. I'm hoping
Okay.
a lot.
Well, that's the kicker. This is a BL2 only event. With
No, not. It's a BL2 highlighted event.
okay, that's the highlight of this. It's going to be a BL2
Yeah.
with stock tires, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be providing. It'll be if there's 8 in the feature, 10 in the feature. I'll be providing those 8 sets or 10 sets that's needed for the feature.
Okay.
And those tires will be sitting on the table. You cannot take them off the table. You can only put them on your car, go on the track, take them off the table and leave them there, and then the next person will draw.
So that driver can't put prep on those tires, can't shave them down. They got to run tires as they lie.
Right. You're going to pick a number, that's your set of tires. You put them on, you go race. You can't do anything to them. I haven't decided whether we're going to allow tape yet. I'm doing a little testing. I did a little testing Friday night with a brand new set of tires, and ended up leading the race there for a while on a set of tires right out of the bag. It wasn't Kumo's, but they seem to work really well, and I think it's going to work out pretty good.
And for people that don't know that haven't raced here, a lot of times we'll put tape on the right front to keep from traction rolling.
Right.
I mean, I think it probably works better if we can't put tape on.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm constantly looking to see everybody's car and seeing how they're working out there in the BL2 class to see if we need to put tape on those cars. I know we're going to have a lot of people complaining. The best thing you can do is get the pheasant land and run a salvage legal car buy yourself a brand new set of stock Kumos to practice with, and that's the best way to get ready for this race. There will be $200 to win in the A main.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm going to put that up.
Okay.
Along with talked with Mike on that.
Okay.
Mike may be helping me some, but if doesn't, that's okay. I'm going to keep my word to that. I'm going to put up 200 to win in the BL2S race, and it's going to be 100 to win the B main.
Oh, wow. So you get 100 to win the B main, and you get bumped up. So there's a possibility you could win $300 that night.
Yeah, and we have a nice little, during our first When You're In, we did something special, like a gambler's challenge. So the guys who qualified into the A main, they could jump out of their qualifying spot, start last in the B main, and try to pick up the extra money and come back and bring it on.
That's what I was wondering if you were going to do.
Yeah,
so this should be interesting. I mean, I'm curious to see how this is going to go.
Brett Ludwig, the last chance qualifier last time we did the When You're In was the best. Brett Hollinger, when you're in time for redemption, I'll be there.
Very cool.
Brett Ludwig, last time it was 6 heats, B main 1, B main 2, and a last chance winner take all race.
Oh, I like that.
I think it ended up being a field of 9.
So we could wind up with multiple B mains, and then we take the guys that are left, and they get one more chance to get in there. Oh, that'll be fun.
That's the hope.
That's something that'll be interesting to watch and be involved with.
Yeah.
So
if we could get the... Go ahead.
I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm hoping... I may even set up the camera to go live that day. May need a little help, but I plan on racing this event myself, so that gets tough to do both. But hopefully we get a little help from everybody.
Well, here's what I'm going to say about this. I mean, when you give in tires, like a lot of people are going to say, not a big deal, but there's a lot of challenges. How about it with finding the right set of tires for your car here?
It is.
I mean, it took me 2 or 3 weeks to find the right set that works well for my car.
And mine worked on stocks.
Yeah, mine worked on stocks too, but worked really well when I shaved them down. So I mean, it's gonna be a challenge, and just let guys know, don't get frustrated if it just doesn't work right off the bat. So.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen me this past Friday, but I recently bought that car used, so I didn't even have it in my hands until Tuesday night, and then I brought it there Friday night, worked really hard on the car, and I had a whole duffel bag full of tires with me. I don't know if you guys seen it, but I tried cut tires, I tried old tires, I tried new tires.
Yeah.
And really, there was a lot of guys out there doing just brand new tires. So
right.
I tried S1s. That was too much grip. I tried regulars, and that's what I ended up sticking with. So a brand new set of tires in my car. It was very fast.
I mean, I tried BFGs too, and like seemed great in practice, but it pushed really bad in the heat. I mean, this track's tricky. I mean, it's not. I know, it's not a matter of just throwing the setup in. It's a lot of, figuring out the subtleties of this track. This track's a challenge.
Yeah.
So.
Now, I do know that guys are going to be able to get there pretty early the day of the race, and there's going to be a lot of practice up until 3 o'clock. So the best bet, you just show up with your set of brand new tires, and it's going to be Kumos. I'm pretty sure that will be using. So you'll show up with your brand new set of Kumos.
So pick up a set of
until race time. Right. That way you're ready to go.
Now I got a question for you. How much is the entry fee?
It's just going to be whatever it normally is, probably $20.
Okay.
I'm not charging anything more. This is kind of like a give back, thank you for watching the channel and just coming out racing.
All right. Trophies?
No money. It's just going to be some money. When you're in with some money in there.
All right. Well, thank you, Mark. Thanks for letting us know. I've been getting questions about it, so it's good to put this all out there and let guys know. January 20th.
One thing you might want to tell people, at first I was going to hand out the motor and ESC combo too.
Yeah.
Because we weren't sure how easily that was going to be to get.
Right.
Now it looks like, everybody's got them in stock. It doesn't look like to be a problem.
Yep.
Everybody should be able to get a motor by January 20th, and with every track changing over for this year, it's a great start to come on.
The hardest issue is finding the combo. You can find them separately.
I'm hearing end of December, beginning of January, it'll be back out.
Yeah.
So,
and
perfect.
And if you guys need any help, like trying to set things up, let us know.
Yeah,
we'll give you, everybody here will always help you out.
Just run your dirt setup.
Don't listen to them.
Just run your dirt setup. Everybody said you could just run your dirt setup here.
Exactly, just a little lower. That's right.
Yeah. Run your dirt setup. Yeah, that'll be fine. No tire prep either. You can't prep your tires, so.
I didn't have any tire prep on my tires this past weekend, and don't plan on running it anymore.
Well, you can't put it on the track anymore anyway, so it don't matter.
Right.
Yeah.
So. All right, Mark.
Yep, so, anybody else, you cannot take those tires off the shelf. You cannot go back to your pit area. You cannot modify them at the table. I've already been asked that. You can't do anything to them but put them on your car and go out for your event.
Okay. That's going to sound interesting. I'd like to see people get different sets of tires each time they go out and run. I mean, it's going to make it a challenge. So, I mean, it's going to change. I mean, you won't know where to set your dual rate at either to take care of that traction roll problem.
No, it'd be a lot of fun.
Yep.
It was last time.
All right. Well, thank you, Mark. We'll get a hold of you then. So we're going to finish up the show here and move on for the night.
See you tomorrow night.
See you.
Yeah.
See you. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
So, you didn't pass gas, right?
No.
You smelled that though, right?
Yeah.
That smelled.
It did.
When Mark was on the phone,
All
of a sudden, this really
shitty
pungent, shitty smell just showed up.
Could have been the mouse, though. I seen a mouse run.
Yeah, it could have been mouse passing gas, or could have came out of someplace and disturbed some odorous thing. But yeah, so we got some weird shit going on tonight. But we had a question there from Cage about We did.
But camera on the cars will be different in where when you switch tires to other cars, it may not make some cars happy. That's true.
Yeah.
Yes. Grinch 200 coming up at Underground RC Sunday, December 17th. That's my birthday.
What is it?
Underground Grinch 200.
He farted through the phone. Super glue works too. I guess he's talking about instead of tape,
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't put that on these tires. So, and usually, I mean, I'll use super glue on road, but out here, some guys were using nail polish, clear nail polish, and that didn't last very long. Tape just seems to be the easiest solution, and if you find it's not working, you just rip it off.
Yep.
That's the thing. Sometimes it's working. Other times it's like, well, I can get away without it, and you know, it solves some evils. So Cage Rattler said, no offense to RJs, and I know it's early in the BL2 life, but 5-month boss classes this past Sunday seems a bit much. There is definitely some kind of odor going on in here. So I mean, what do you have to say about that?
I think the track's got to do what the track's got to do to make money and survive.
I agree. I mean, it's really not bad. I mean, I look at it when I'm going to a Saturday race. That's my day.
Yep.
I mean, I'm getting there. We're getting there 9, 10 in the morning, sometimes earlier, and we're planning on, like, we're going to be there and going home, and it's probably going to be after dinner.
So,
I mean,
speaking of RJs,
I don't mind that so much. You got some new things going on.
Yeah. This is what I want to do Saturday. I want a Fedgeland invasion again.
Mm-hmm.
We did that at the factory. We brought 20 drivers.
So you want to see these guys come on out?
I've announced it this weekend at the factory.
Here's the biggest
RJs.
thing that you're going to try and bring up on Saturday. Knock it down from 4-minute heats to 3.
Yep.
I like that.
Me and Bill were talking, and I said that because Bill will not be there on what's-my-day?
Yeah.
Saturday, supposedly. He's going to try to be there, but not positive.
Right.
So I said to him, I want to run 3 minutes because Saturday alone, it would have cut out almost an hour.
Yeah.
So instead of starting the mains at 5:40,
we would have started probably about 3:30, 4
a
o'clock.
little bit about 5. Cut about 40 minutes out.
I mean, you know, you figure each there were 19.
There were 17.
17. That's basically 20 minutes. So you're losing 40 minutes each round.
Yep.
So you lost an hour. You lose an hour. You cut an hour out. I mean, and at the same time too, it's like, do we need 4-minute mains?
No.
Heats.
And it wasn't like arguing with it. I was talking to Roger. I was talking to Aaron. I was talking to you. And I was talking to other drivers. I'm like, would 3 minutes be good enough? I'm like, 2's okay. Like 2 would have been good, but
2's the bare minimum, and like you can get, you know, that's usually when somebody takes control of that race.
The problem with 2 is you can't. If you screw up, you can't come back from it.
No.
3, you can come back from it, and 2, like Bill said, guys say I didn't get my money's worth because I'm only running 4 minutes.
Right.
3 minutes, I think, is the best.
I agree.
Everybody's complaining, oh, we don't get out of here in time. We don't get out of here in time.
That's the easiest way to do it.
Cut 40 minutes.
And here's the thing too, like, if we start doing that, then it's one of those where it's like, okay, you know, maybe we cut enough time out, and you know, if there's ever a night where there's not as big a, we can do 3 rounds.
Yeah, but I don't think that's ever going to happen for RJs.
I know. I don't think so either. But I mean, to
Talon
me,
car, 3 minutes is perfect.
Yeah, I'm happy with 3 because by that last.
You feel like you're out there forever.
Yes, you do, especially when there's only 3 of us out there.
Well, 3, either with like 5 or 6, you're just like.
A main's different. I mean, and Palancar will say 2.
We would do 4-minute mains.
Right, but Palancar will say 2. When you have 8 cars in a main, you kind of want 4 minutes because that gives you time to make up for any wrecks or shenanigans that are going on. But in a heat, when there's 3 to 5 of us, there's not a lot of cars on the track, and usually we get spread out.
I don't get the.
It's wear and tear on equipment.
Well, not that I don't get the 4-minute heats, 4-minute main. It doesn't make the main feel special.
No. I agree, and I don't want to see us go to a 5-minute main. 4 minutes, it's right around a 50-lap feature.
See, Skunk Ball says 4. I like 4. 3 goes by too quick. I see 4 minutes drags on for me.
Yeah, I do. I agree. Now, maybe if you're running 4 minutes and every heat has a 6-car heat. Yeah. That might be different because there's always going to be, you know, okay, I'm in 6th, running at 3-minute mark. 5th and 4th screw up, I move up. Or, you know, a lot can change then with 6 cars.
Mark says, so glad we laughed at Fez landing, no second round. I agree, but there is no way we're going to get another trying to change like that.
Yeah.
I would do it.
Here's that smell again. I mean, I like the laps, but I also like the time. I like the fact that we can go out there and have a second round.
Brett, I never understand the point of the second round. I agree. I don't get the second round. Why do you get 2 chances to qualify?
You're trying to beat the best time. That's the way this has always been. It's like you go out there and you race and you're trying to beat the best time. Second round, it's like it takes care of if you had problems in the first heat. But at the same time, you have a good first heat and a bad second heat. And usually everybody improves on heat round 2. So then you're kind of screwed yourself.
Factory is set up for 3 minutes for 90 entries or above. Under 90 entries, 4 minutes. This is the only for heat. Still do laps for mains. See, the factory feels different because you're always with lap traffic.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. When you have a lot of lap traffic, 4 minutes, a lot can happen. But 3 cars out there for 4 minutes, what happens?
It's your
conga line. You're just following each other.
Kane Rattler says so you can make adjustments.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I like it. Both have their merits. So I would not want to say we need to get rid of one and replace it just with the other.
Skunk Boss, Full Throttle does 2-minute qualifier heats. I laugh out loud. I always felt like I just set my car down and it's over. I love it.
We did 2 minutes at LCRC and I like that.
We did 2 minutes here already.
Yeah, and I like that.
Yeah.
It's just like lightning round. You're up there, you're done quick.
Yep.
And, no offense to some people, they take forever getting up to the stand.
Yep.
And that's, sometimes I wish we would have a timer.
Yeah, but then
everybody, at some point, I always think like, all right, I know it's taking them forever, but at some point I'm going to need that time too.
You always with a timer until you would be on the timer.
Right.
And you're like,
yeah.
Can you give me more time?
There's been times I forgot to put a transponder in a car. It's I'm that idiot today, so I gotta go do that. And you'd hate to be at some place that, too bad you aren't running this round.
And not just that, okay, there's some guys that run 3 or 4 classes.
Yeah.
And you're like, they're back to back. They're like.
Yeah, all Saturday I was back to back. Every race wound up back to back.
You don't want to be punished. You don't want to punish the guy for supporting your track more.
But there's some guys that they like to run as many classes as possible, so they don't have to marshal.
True, Scott Davies. So, we got 1 minute left.
Yeah.
Where are we racing?
Here. I mean, Park Lane's going to have a race, so maybe go over there and fool around. I mean, I haven't really touched those cars in a while, so I probably would need to do some work.
So you're coming here Tuesday and Friday, or are you coming here Sunday?
For the Rumble?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I mean, it all depends. I mean, like I said, Saturday, she wants to go do something Christmassy, so we might do that. And if I wind up doing something Christmassy on Saturday, probably come here on Sunday.
I will.
And plus, especially like with this new BLT thing, makes the Rumble at the rink more interesting.
I will be here Tuesday. I will be here Friday. I will be at RJ's Saturday. And I will be back here on Sunday.
Okay.
So, again, another week, my voice is going to be shot on Monday.
Yeah. So.
You got to come on Sunday.
Huh?
You got to be here on Sunday.
Listen,
It's my birthday.
Oh. Is that why?
I don't know.
I could always stop in for that. But it all depends what we're doing. You know me. I like to do 1 day a week, weekend racing. Only 2 of it's special.
It is special. It's Rumble to Rink. And it's going to be a Pheasantland. You got to go Saturday, too. Because Corey and Jordan and a bunch of guys are coming up from Pheasantland.
I did say that she would like to do something Christmassy on Saturday.
Yeah. Saturday at like...
And RJ's is not Christmassy.
What if I made it, if I put every car on a Christmas hat?
Not going to do it.
What if you do it at night? With 3 minutes each, we'll be done quick.
You got to talk to everybody else that goes to RJ's, not just me, and say, hey, by the way, if I run this race at night, will you show up?
No, you're hanging out with Yvonne at night.
Oh, no, it's a day thing.
Why? So. Saturday's a whole day. So, yeah, it would be a day thing. It would be Saturday thing.
We'll see. So, anyway, guys, that's a wrap. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment.
Chad says, do you need to schedule for Factory?
What? Yeah, if you could send that over, message me and we'll figure that out so we can get together and go up there and off-road race. All right. We'll talk to you next week. What?
You're forgetting something.
Oh, we got to thank our sponsors. Race Ready Products, Papa Willie's, Raptor RC, J-Body, KHD, Pheasantland. Did I forget anybody?
Nope, I think you're good. I think that's it.
All right, so yeah, we're going to be race car drivers here. So
Kyle will sing Christmas songs while announcing.
people might pay to see that.
Here comes Brandon, wrecking Aaron.
Brandon won't be there.
Why not?
Do you think Brandon Growler will show
Yes,
up?
because I think AJ might go.
So wait, Brandon only goes where AJ goes now.
Yes.
How is this a thing? Since when are they a couple?
Wait, it starts with an A.
Ah, that's right.
So, all right, people.
See you later.
Bye.
Thanks for